Okay, here we go. We're gonna kill them.
I was having this conversation with my stream the other day about the differences between men and women, and that women are fundamentally like better than men just because they have boobs. That was like my running argument. And someone was like, boobs are proof that God is a man. And I was like, by that logic, boobs are proof that God is a lesbian woman.
Yeah.
And like everybody just went silent. And I was like, crap, I've offended my religious viewers. Why do you hate Panzer people? Well, she said God was a lesbian, so
Who
fuck
knows?
her.
Who knows what anything is?
You know what would be great is all the religious people who declare that there weren't dinosaurs, that that's all like a scientific myth of sorts. Wouldn't it be hysterical if God was a dinosaur? Like if Jesus is a raptor?
He's a big old raptor.
Hey, you never know.
And he brought the rapture.
It's a raptor.
It all makes sense.
It all makes perfect sense.
Really, though, nobody knows. Dinosaurs, though, there's like proven, they've been proven to, how can you say
There's been
that?
a lot of like interesting things that have been proven. It's really hard. The word proof is kind of tough for me because like it's like you're still trusting that someone else is telling you the truth in that proof.
Yeah.
Like there's like a bunch of kind of conspiracy theorists that are actually, it's weird because what they're arguing is that like giants existed, like actual giants, like
Giants?
yeah,
Like
David
how
and
tall?
Goliath, like big ass, like 15-foot people, like huge, like giants, right? Like
Yeah.
there was apparently, and I don't know how true this is. I mean, it very well could be total bullshit. What do I know? But there was apparently a mummy found that was, they could tell by the structure of the skull that it was a toddler, but it was like 5 feet tall. And one of its
What?
fingers was like 13 inches long.
Oh my gosh.
And like a bunch of people are like, this is fake, and it's just like, I don't know what's fake, but I would really like to believe at one point there were giants.
Well, I mean,
I
it
think I
all
went the
depends on
wrong way.
people's diets and stuff too. Wait. Oh yeah,
Well,
you
these would
definitely
have
went the wrong
been
way.
like huge giant. I mean, they would have been beyond like, oh, that's just a big dude. I mean, you'd be talking about people like, you know, you had like Andre the Giant who had giantism, and he was what, like 9 feet tall or something like that.
Yeah.
Like you'd have to think at one point that would have been maybe in just
Small.
one area, like some sort of remote area, there were a bunch of people who all had that gene that made them ginormous. And like
Yeah.
for whatever reason, whether it be because of the like the pituitary gland or whatever it may have been that made them so gigantic, was also a survival disadvantage. I think genetics are a really interesting thing. Like I think it's weird when people don't believe in evolution, because I think that you could believe in a higher power and also evolution. I don't think they're mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
Like, I think that the only thing you would not be able to believe in if you believed in evolution is, like, the actual story of Adam and Eve. But I think, like, the Bible itself is, like, a giant metaphor, and a lot of it is, like, stories that were told at a time when they didn't understand things like evolution, and that was, like, the best they could come up with. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but, like, I don't think it's ignorant to think that, like, a higher power put all of the wheels in motion. Like the very first, whatever it may have been, the very first single cell organism that started everything, whatever many billions of years ago, I don't think it's ignorant to think that that was a higher power who put that there. But then it's
Yeah.
like my dad doesn't believe in evolution
At all.
at all. But like you have to think they grew up in a different time.
Yeah.
Like, and when he went to school, like evolution wasn't taught. Like it was too like controversial, I guess, because it was still such a society that was like based on religion that they didn't teach evolution when my dad was in school.
Yeah.
So it's just that if he like doesn't have the understanding, like if you were to ask him what he knew about evolution, he would say that like people evolved from monkeys. Or that's what he thinks that people who believe in evolution believe.
Evolved from monkeys?
Yeah, but like, I mean, you learn nowadays, you learn in ninth grade, like that it's not that we evolved from monkeys, it's that monkeys and humans, however many millions or billions of years ago, had a common ancestor.
Yeah.
I think do you watch Cosmos with Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Uh-uh.
That show's fantastic and you should watch it. It'll blow your mind. It's a science show about sciencey type stuff. He did a whole show on evolution. It was really interesting. He talked about the evolution of eyes. Are we waiting here for this lady to respond?
Well, I was, but this hoe is out here just following this guy, so seriously,
yeah, I
lady,
think we have
what the
to
hell?
wait for her to respawn again. I'm gonna go get this ore. Anyways, Cosmos is awesome. They did a whole episode about evolution, and they talked about how if you go far enough back, you can see that everything evolved from the same thing. And it kind of blew my mind a lot, you know, because it's like you're thinking about things in that big of a grand of a scale, crazy.
Yeah.
And it made me wonder, like I was talking to my fiance and I was like, oh, so do you think there is intelligent life out somewhere? You know what I mean? And some universe that's so unconceivably far away. And he was like, oh yeah, definitely, I definitely think that. And I was like, but what if humans were like the first race in the history of history that was like intelligent enough to form a society and to like have languages and all this? Like, what if we are in like 100 billion years, what if we were the first species that started all of the intelligent species?
That'd be crazy.
Like, what if there isn't intelligent life out there, but
Yeah.
there will be, and we're the first piece of that puzzle?
That would be cool.
And it'd be crazy, right? I would like not to believe that, though. I would really like to believe that much fate is not rested on the human's hands. There was a really interesting thing in Cosmos 2 that talked about it actually talked about the extinction of dinosaurs and how that all happened, because I thought it was just like a meteor came and wiped out all the dinosaurs, but it was actually 10 times worse than that. Like, I think what is believed, and I'm sure people in the comments, there'll be people who are far more educated on this than me. I'm basing this on watching one episode of Cosmos, because this is not like what I studied in college, but apparently there was a meteor shower that caused the worst natural disaster ever known to have happened in the history of the Earth. When the meteor shower hit, it triggered every volcano on Earth to erupt simultaneously.
Oh my God.
For 10,000 years.
Straight for 10,000 years.
Yeah, so like not only were anywhere near a volcano unlivable because... Oh, did he get her?
Fucking dick.
Well, go. God.
Wait, can we just follow her? It says escort.
Let's go. Let's see. I don't think so, because she's not like tagged to us.
I'm just gonna
let's
follow
follow
her
and see. So yeah, but then on top of it, all of the like chemicals that these volcanoes were releasing made the air toxic. So even animals and plants on the other side of the world were getting smothered by like the chemicals released from volcanoes that were all simultaneously erupting.
That is crazy.
It killed 90% of all species on the planet. It's like the greatest record of mass extinction that we have.
What? And that could happen again someday. That's
just any time. That was a natural disaster. That was not human caused. And what's crazy is all the things that humans do to the planet that like global warming, like idiots that'll say like global warming is not a thing. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts that global warming is a thing.
Isn't
like,
that called Aurora whatever?
No, Aurora Borealis is like the northern lights, and I don't really know what causes them, but it might have something to do with global warming.
I thought it did.
I just know that Aurora Borealis is one of the like, I think it's like one of the 7 wonders of the world. Yeah, 7 natural wonders of the world. The pyramids are one of them. And she just gave us water. Oh, we must be getting this because we just got water walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really, I don't know, it was really, really interesting. You should watch it. If you can't find it, let me know. I'll give you my Hulu Plus login and you can watch it. Hulu Plus is like the best thing ever. Like I have Hulu Plus and I also have Netflix, and like I would cancel Netflix, but Nick watches it all the time because Hulu Plus is freaking awesome. You get like all the shows the day after they air.
Yeah, I have both.
Do you watch Once Upon a Time?
Yes.
Did you watch last night? Did you watch the season finale? Oh, you would remember. Oh, you would remember.
No.
It was 2 hours. It was 2 hours long. You have to watch it. Feels like literally at the very last scene is so far out. Like I was not expecting it. Not when they kind of introduced the next villain for next season, but they also like literally my heart shattered into a million pieces in the last like scene.
Well, then I probably did not see it because I think the last one I watched. I don't want to say in case other people. I don't.
I know. I always want to talk about my feelings about things, but I don't want to like ruin it for anybody else. But my favorite character in Once Upon a Time is Regina, the evil queen. Like she's my favorite because like she is the evil queen because her heart is broken. Okay, like she's not inherently evil. She just had her heart broken and had a really freaked out mom. And like in a different situation, she could have been Snow White. But, like, she was not given the opportunity to be Snow White. All right, we just got that quest done, right?
No.
Oh, yeah. No, we did.
It didn't do it for me.
Did we not?
No.
No, I totally got it.
It says it's completed for you?
Yeah, I got it.
Mine.
What's the name of the quest?
Still says to escort her.
What? Oh, my God. Mine does, too. That's stupid.
Because that guy clicked, that is like the stupidest thing that, seriously, there's so many people over here trying to do this quest.
I think that they need to work on that. If they're going to merge servers like this and make that, they need to either add more phasing or add something where it's not a single tag because now we're going to miss the next tag on it too.
Yeah, or maybe give each group their own damn NPC. That wouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah, like phase it by group. Like, I don't know. This isn't a good way to do this, though. What was even dumb is I definitely thought we were going to get it because
the water walking.
It gave me water walking.
Yeah.
I was pretty confident that we were going to get it. Good. Great. Freaking wonderful. Oh my God, and there's like 2 other people over here. And she's running away with them.
Oh, awesome.
Right, stand right here. Don't move. As soon as she spawns, grab her.
But see, the thing is, I couldn't, since we already have the quest, I feel like we failed it or something.
No, it would say
Do you know what
No, we definitely just have to be the first person. Oh my God, and there's another person here. Do you see this warlock? And then there's another warlock. There's like 4 people here waiting to do this quest.
This is so.
You know what? Let's just do this.
Stupid.
Invite. I just would rather just add them to our group so we all get it.
Yeah. I don't think the other guy is doing it. I think he's just going around trying to duel people.
So, Cosmos is really good. You should watch it if you get a chance.
I love watching scientific-y things.
It's really good, too. It's really, really good. We watched another one about, it was actually about the first person to consider that the Earth didn't, like, that the sun didn't revolve around the Earth and that the Earth wasn't flat. And they were talking about how he was, like, actually imprisoned by the Catholic Church for, like, speaking out against the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
Does it have a lot of stuff about, like, the galaxy and outer space and stuff? Oh, my gosh. I love learning about that kind of stuff.
They did, like, a 5-minute segment just talking about how big the universe is. And they were talking about, like, how far we can see. And, like, how we have no idea what's beyond that. And what that in itself was, like, crazy to me. Mm-hmm. That, like, we have this many galaxies that we know exist. And then there, like, comes to a point where humanity hasn't been capable of sending shit out far enough to go beyond whatever that point. It was really interesting. You should watch it.